ringside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce on the sidelines. And of course, Karl Anthony Towns, not a part of this lineup. We'll see how they do.
Yeah, like a lot of people, I didn't see the trade coming. He was the team in many people's eyes. It'll be interesting to see how they evolve as a squad with him gone.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
The vertical of OG and a note. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Brown. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
Here's Milwaukee. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Off with the layup. To the inside. And here's Curry for 3. On target from range.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Pass to Carter. Here's Awandu. Outside, Williams. To the middle. Dort with a steal. Outside Curry. Cuts off the pass. And the Bucks pushing it up now. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's Williams.
Well, Andre Drummond bringing the necessary defensive disposition. That's all about length and height.
Outside Curry. And here's Brown for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
I just love the ball movement.
Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up at the stripe. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Oh, what a nice stroke from the mid-range for Jalen Williams, making you pay.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Anunoby for three. Buries it from three. Anunoby's got 5 now.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor. And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Pass to Williams. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Brown. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Awandu. 6 to shoot. And he buries his first look.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Here's Curry. And Drummond with the jam.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And Williams has got the ball here for Milwaukee. Trailing by 8. That one goes. Count it. He's got 5.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Knocked away. And stolen by Williams. No good with a layup.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And the basket by Curry.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Just such a terrific dunk.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
New York making a switch here. A minute 6 left in the first quarter of the game. Left side, Brown. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Ivy. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Milwaukee making some changes. From the arc. No luck on that one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Johnson with a bucket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And that one is hammered home.
And look at Ivy rising above, giving it his all on that slam.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Pass to Reed. Collins inside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Stephen Curry getting it done for the New York Knicks. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
The Bucks trail by 7. Left side, Johnson. Pass to Wagner. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And we played through the first minute here in the second.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Back to Wagner. Pass to Collins. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. Now here's Reed.
Knicks foul. Field foul. Second team foul.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Wagner for 3. And another miss by Milwaukee.
It's tough.
Around the Eastern Conference in this game as the New York Knicks play this one at home. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And if you claim claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
New York ball.
Anunoby outside. Curry looking it over. Anunoby outside. Lock at 6. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
Here's Carter. That one's off. Still out of sync.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
The shot by Curry, no good. And it's Milwaukee's ball. 8-point game. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here is Williams. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Back to Brown. Right side Curry. From down in the low post, it goes.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Jackson. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
It's look out!
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to a 1-2. Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off George. Six on the shot clock. Goes back up. Jackson.
You know, the offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
Yeah, it's been a cold start, no doubt. But they've got to find a way to put some points on the board.
Anunoby, right side. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Anunoby's got 6.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far. He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Here's Brown after the basket by Milwaukee. Back to Curry. It's Dort on the wing. Bangs on the trifecta.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. A three-pointer off the mark. Bucks trail by 16. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. The quick look, no good that time.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
And then Carter with the dunk.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
From downtown, and again, it's the Knicks missing. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Back to Brown. Buries it from three-point range. Brown's got 11 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
You got to be careful shooting around Drummond. I mean, he has a really good knack for when to go for the blocks.
Jackson with the screen. Down low. Here's a 1-2. Off target at the rim. The Knicks leading by 15. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so here is New York following the three by Milwaukee. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Carter with the three, and another three for Milwaukee.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Anunoby. Stolen by Jackson. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
The defensive instincts of Jackson Jr. are off the charts. He just knows when to go for the steal.
Brown outside. Over in the corner, Dort. Outside Curry. From the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 6 points for him.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And so it's the New York Knicks.
28. The Bucks. 16.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Ivy with it, defended now by Wagner. The 11-footer. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Pass to Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
Fires fires from way outside. They get it again.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
And so Collins nails both of them. New York leading by 10. And slam dunk by Ivy.
It doesn't take much room. Ivy saw some daylight and just took off.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Pass to Dadier. It's good from long range. Dadier's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Wagner. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Wagner. And New York making a change here. Both free throws good from Wagner. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Collins wide open, he fires. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Ivy. He's got 7. 5 to shoot. Pass to Dadier. Traps in the tray. Dadier's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Knicks.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Reed. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
Saving that trip. Nas Reed turning a miss into a bucket.
Ivy with the bucket.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
When Nas Reed is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and, you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Pass to Johnson. Kicks it out to Wagner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up. The Bucks have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Bucks trail by 11. Unloads. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
But you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful. Here's Curry with the three. .146 left in the second quarter. Drummond, a screen, takes a three, and that's good. Stephen Curry for three. Curry's got 9.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
To the wing on the left. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And so here is New York after the basket by Milwaukee. Dort wide open. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Dort's got his second basket of the night.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Pass to Anunoby. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks. Number 40.
Bucks trail by 15. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's a 1-2. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And he recovers it. Pass to Williams. Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's New York riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. And we'll be right back after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pass to a 1-2.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And it's Connect in the corner. Here's Dadier. New York moving the ball around. No good from the wing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
That's something you'd like to see more out of Jackson, making plays for others.
And it's Connect in the corner. Hands it from downtown. Connect's got 5.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here is Carter. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Ivy. It's a 14-point game. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Jackson Davis with it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Carter looking around. Pass to Jackson. Out to Carter. Fires from deep. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Over to the left wing. Back to Ivy. And stolen by Williams. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Pass to connect. Ivy on the wing. New York, no good that time either.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's connect. The rebound by a 1-2.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the deep credit. Did just enough to force him to clank that one. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Ivy with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And it's gonna be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Clock at 4. Drummond the screen. High post try. No good off the front iron. Bucks trail by 9. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough foul. It's called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Wagner outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Assist from.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They made a nice push to keep it close.
Second team foul.
Here's Curry. He's got 9. Outside Dort to stop the drought. Shoots the 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Dort's got 9.
And the game of basketball is one of runs, and right now this one's definitely not over.
No, it certainly isn't. I mean, if they string together a few more baskets and get a couple of stops, I mean, this game will be tight again, just like that. So stay tuned.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Bucks trailed by 5. Pass to Reed. Kicks it out to Wagner. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So Curry will bring it up for the New York Knicks. 17 points was their biggest margin. They got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. It's game one of a 3-game road trip. Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry gets it to go inside.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Wagner outside. Right wing. Pass to Reed. And stolen by Drummond. Fast break. Here we go. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless, the foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Ivy. Here's Jackson Davis.
It's like Ivy has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
Here's Johnson. Wagner left side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
You want to see what the difference is? Look at their points off turnovers. They've punished mistakes all game long.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Beal. Hasn't made one yet. It's rebounded by New York. 23 seconds left for the third. Out to the right wing. Here's Ivy. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Ivy. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. And now it's a 12-point New York lead. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. Milwaukee with the ball. Johnson surveying the floor. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's New York up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter.
The Bucks, 63.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. New York leading by 12. Pass to Dort. The 3. Johnson with the rebound. Left side Collins. And finished off by Collins.
A Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Now, here's Anunoby. It's Curry outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 13. Johnson, wide open. He fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A different look for Milwaukee. Now here's Brown. Outside for Curry. That 3 off the mark.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Here's Curry. Anunoby has the open look. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
Lets it go from the wing. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 13 points for Williams. That's to Curry. Trying to find Jackson Davis and gets it to him.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
At the line, 2 shots.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Out to Carter. The 3. He can't get that one to fall.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
To the left wing. It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Jackson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Curry on the wing. 3-pointer. Count that one for George. The Knicks lead by 12.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Curry's shot is off. Bucks trail by 12. Pass to Jackson. Carter outside. And that one is good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. They get it back. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Back to Williams.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
13.
Left side, Brown. Pass to Curry. Beyond the arc.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's the screen. And it's sent back by Drummond. Curry with the bounce pass. New York moving it around. The kick out to Brown. Anunoby outside. Curry on the wing. 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Carter. There's the three. And the Bucks miss again. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Pass to Williams. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
New York leading by 8. Outside Curry. They could use a bucket. No good that time.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Taking matters into his own hand.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to listen to the Knicks coach talk about the game with his team. Now, coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here's Ivy. 20 feet out. And the bank shot is good.
Once again, Ivy's showing us what he's capable of. What a night.
Here's Johnson, and it's blocked. Anunoby outside. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And that one drops for him. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The shot's good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Brown inside the line. Count that one. Timeout called. The Bucks.
Timeout.
They're down by 12. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.